ancient languages had matching words that refused to match, and one teacher figured out why.
Ancient Greek and Sanskrit share a hidden family tree. So many of their words are long-lost cousins.
But some of those word cousins were weirdly off, like a family resemblance that suddenly broke.
In 1881, a German schoolteacher, Oskar Weise, chased down the pattern behind the mismatch.
His answer? Certain sounds quietly shifted before an R, and it became a rule now called Weise's law.
One stubborn spelling mystery turned into a law that still explains ancient languages today.
Grateful townsfolk built an entire garden just to thank their warlord.
His name was Xu Baoshan, a military strongman based in Yangzhou.
To the locals, he wasn't a villain, he was their protector and patron.
So in 1915, they hired a master designer and built him a garden as a living thank you.
Lotus ponds, terraces, and open halls, gratitude carved in stone and water.
And over a century later, people still stroll through one town's giant thank you note.
Martin Luther King Jr. once hid from the Klan on the floor of a tiny wooden shack.
In March 1968, he'd just preached in Greensboro, Alabama, when a warning burst through the door.
The Ku Klux Klan had torched churches and were out hunting him that very night.
A local activist hid him in her three-room house, and she was Coretta Scott King's childhood friend.
Decades later, she turned that very shack into a museum. The Safe House Black History Museum stands there today.
A newspaper's owner almost killed its TV station, then handed the whole thing to teenagers.
In Martinsville, Indiana, a newspaper company also owned a scrappy little TV station.
When a bigger company bought the newspaper in 1998, it wanted out of broadcasting.
They were ready to shut the station down for good.
Instead, they gave the entire station to the local high school.
And to this day, students run the whole thing. Cameras, sports broadcasts, and all.
One man ran a single NFL team that wore 4 different names in 5 years.
His name was Frank Fitzgerald, and he became general manager at just 28.
It started in 1948 as the Boston Yanks, then packed up and became the New York Bulldogs.
A year later, they were the New York Yanks, and by 1952, the Dallas Texans.
The Dallas move never fit him, so he handed back the cowboy hat and walked away.
The Dallas team went 1-11 and folded, the last NFL franchise ever to vanish.
A total fake prince knighted Pamela Anderson, and nobody checked.
An Italian journalist from Turin simply declared himself the Prince of Montenegro.
Problem is, Montenegro hasn't had a monarchy since World War I.
Yet he mingled with real officials, flashing fake seals and a crest-covered Mercedes.
He even held a solemn ceremony and named Pamela Anderson a countess.
The whole royal act collapsed only when police finally raided his home.
A whole country's lost photos were rotting in attics and garbage heaps. In 2013, one man decided to save them all before they vanished forever.
He hunted through flea markets, antique dealers, even piles of actual rubbish.
Piece by piece, he rebuilt Myanmar's forgotten visual history.
Today, that archive holds over 30,000 images dating all the way back to 1890.
A country's hidden past pulled straight out of the dust.